bring up fourth down. And this is why coaches get credit for great blocks. It's hard to stick on your own side of your fourth quarter, trailing. You say go time now, or do I trust my defense?
On the blue, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one? It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the Texas State head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's at this. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting them out. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Runs through the tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs.
Man, he got fired mid-air, like while he was on air.
And the Bobcats racing to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Snagged out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And that defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes one-man miss. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Fires left side, and Smith. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's at net. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
He's going for the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bobcats.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The run inside. It's Riley. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to the well. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards flop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up.
Oh, get the hell out of here. Look how it just started raining, babe.
On 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Light drizzle my ass.
Man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they made no bones about it. They're a physical.
Holy hell.
Reaction off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had
Finding some room. Stopped at the 46.
Look, with the big dog, you better be busy.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back that gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Running inside. It's Riley.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's gained. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line.
Cheers, bro. You want to get high and spin tonight.
Focused on physicality, man.
You can see
Look right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense is really doing a good job right now.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a
At
look
the
at the
party,
numbers through the first
smoking
quarter.
on some Smarties.
Some time
I
left,
think
and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Had a body.
They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Keeping it on the ground inside.
I should have kept fucking going.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage. And getting
Intercepted for the 11th time. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. The defense putting points on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that. If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Into a massive giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. Now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Going for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Jackson will throw. Open on the left side, and Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding the biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Off the RPO complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, oftentimes these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
Looking for a gap. It's active. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
For the money in the cars they close. I just want to be successful.
On the move. Past the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Want to be successful.
When you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make the best,
like it's familiar. How should we do it?
It just makes you play a lot more testy. You can see right there, man, the guy's got speed.
Big back here, the jumps better than everybody right there. Not a young skip, not like last year. The game ain't changed. Yeah, shit.
Down this way. Down the head.
Now they face third down.
Serious shame.
Indeed.
This speed is never here.
Fly forward.
Trying to make magic on the screen.
Get the ahead! Contain!
First and 10 from the 11.
I
And the
reckon it's
Bobcats want to move quickly. Jackson gonna throw it. Under fire. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key to the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. That's the QB that's got big, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out, make him get on the sideline by himself. I hit him at the end of the route. I don't want to let him out of bounds. Free carries. I want him to be physical.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first outside. He'll take it himself. And step into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I never had to fit in.
They've
Trying
extended
to
the
keep
lead
up
and
with my
taking
progress
control
like
here
a
in
dead
week
end.
9.
My girl love me before me, my heart beats slow. Right now the tour was looking like a freak show. The lights changed once everything. So good, but I know this ain't the show. Cause I want to run.
And down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front in the attack.
I've heard from a decent man back when I was trying to
Hey, release your hand.
like I fly without Peter Pan, and my delivery just got me buzzing like the pizza man. In person, I'm everything and more. I'm everywhere these other niggas never been before. But inside I'm fresh water, steady trying to play it for. I'm on a shopping spree, whatever is the store.
He bullies his way
Call
all
me
the way
shopping
down to
back,
the 5-yard
call me
line.
Mr. Damn King.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a
Feel it, I promise you, I know you're mad. I've always treated my city like she go to fast. Big homie, you some flash and you must
There's somebody next to our door.
No, this is door.
What door?
They pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Looking to scramble. He wants it all. Touchdown, Boise State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to put one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now. They're taking a lot shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
I'm on the other side. I want to be great, and I'm a fuck the world. But this is just for the play.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy.
No, see, it means motherfucking good morning.
To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Almost got me, coach.
The good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. I wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Jackson will throw. Trying to escape and get it himself.
That's crazy, bro. I had a spy on him. And he still fucking was able to run with the goddamn quarterback, bro. This is getting ridiculous.
The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first hits out of the 37. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And with just a few seconds
I did every fucking thing wrong.
They'll try to kick a field goal. Thought he had it and couldn't get it over the outside. He missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Conley.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest, taking on the number 16, the Virginia Cavaliers. And it's the Demon Deacons coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. It gets them to 4-1 on the season, and it's got to be looked at as a solid start.
And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. He's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Going to try to get it himself. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Riley. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting
riches in the riches, certified getting seeing YM.
And just wedges it ahead.
And then sitting, fly like a bird, pick the goods you stole, and ladies get served. We smoked out. And so he was had a big smash on him.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Back to throw, it's Madsen. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quick.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Fuck out of here.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Yes.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. This is a design run. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll with us and convert to keep this drive going. And the Bobcats are in the hurry up.
You talk about setting the tone. Going for that in your own territory early in the game?
Oof. Well, let's decide, gutsy or crazy?
Both?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's the heat. Gets rid of it. Short throw to the sideline, complete. He steps out of bounds with the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Still looking for a man. And he'll just get rid of that one.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part,
he's loose. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Trying to run, it's Atkins. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Bring it out. It's Goff. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
I suck mechanicals.
Running inside. It's Riley. Got enough for the first. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. the season neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
Hold on.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the
body back. Is the body back?
Is a what, baby?
Is the body back?
And the spider?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Keeping it on the ground inside.
Okay.
It's Atkins. Looking
What more
for
you cannot show me the body?
He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And, man, he really hasn't been a problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards. Another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the second half, you've built yourself a deficit.
Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And the Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Pulls it in. Oh, he got loose. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4.
Touchdown, Broncos! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You would think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again, or do you say, hey, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some points.
Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Holy bananas.
Wants to bring it back. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Watch out, baby. I can't see the play. Thank you, love.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. The run inside. It's gone. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down. It's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to impose their will with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22.
And this is exactly what you want to see from this offense. The defense forced a turnover, puts you in a great position. Now, put a few 1st downs together. Ultimate goal is to capitalize on it, punch it in the end zone. But nice job moving the football little by little, trying to get this touchdown.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Retake, fires complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
With the catch, it's Sparks. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one.
I don't get it, dog. I'm giving it to you, bro. Like,
and another big play by this offense.
I don't get it, man. Why? Like, I don't. We're all supposed to be boys, bro. I'm not calling no timeouts.
because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pressure to his right. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Hold on, baby. I'm in the game. Hold on.
Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. Unleashes one deep.
Oh my gosh, y'all, that was a pick!
Defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know, at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
What's going on, Be Well? Coach Weeks coming to you with this recap against Texas State, man. Just a quick recap. He put up 389. We put up 274. He had 50 plays. We had 37. He averaged 7.8. We averaged 7.4. He had 28 carries for 182 rushing yards. We had 27 carries for 232 rushing yards. Man, I didn't go to the run game until the fourth quarter. 5 of 10 on passing yards for 42 yards. It started raining on us, man. We had 2 interceptions, lost by 14. 2 interceptions, lost by 14. That's all I can say. Should have stuck with the run game from the very beginning to the very end. But 232 yards. We got 3 CPU games coming up in a row. We need all 3 of them to become bowl eligible at Boise State. That'll give us 6 wins. Coach Weeks only had, I think, 2 or 3 wins at the first cycle last year. So, yeah, man, need these 3 wins and then we end on Christian. So, 4 games left. Need these wins. We'll holler at y'all next week. These 3 wins, man.